Have you ever wished your business mastermind included software that actually helps you grow your business? In this video, I'm going to give you a live demo of the Letterman AI platform, one of the premium software tools included with the Entourage Mastermind Titanium Software Suite. And I'm going to show you why this platform alone can save you hours of promoting your business online. Hi, my name's Erik Burton with Entourage Insider, and on this channel I review the software, AI tools, automation systems, and business resources included with the Entourage Mastermind so you can decide for yourself whether it's the right fit for your business. If you're an entrepreneur, a coach, a consultant, a creator, an affiliate marketer, or even a small business owner looking to work smarter and grow your business faster, you've come to the right place. Today, we're taking a look at Letterman AI, an AI-powered newsletter platform designed to help you create professional newsletters faster, grow your subscriber list, write content with AI assistance, manage campaigns, automate your email marketing, and I'll walk you through the platform, show you some of the main features, and explain why it's one of my favorite tools included in the Entourage Mastermind Titanium Software Suite. Okay, this is my back office. We have entered in to the Letterman AI platform provided by the Entourage Mastermind system. It's a small business mastermind that also provides the very software that you can use to build your business in any category that you can think of. Most masterminds do not do this, okay? And if they do, it's more of a third-party platform where they've connected their affiliate links to those platforms where they're earning from platforms that they're not responsible for, and they're earning a commission off of you when you're using them. Some mastermind members have 5, 6, 7 different platforms that they're utilizing to bring everything together in their business. Well, with this platform, the Titanium Software Suite, and the actual newsletter with Letterman, this is a different story with the Entourage Mastermind, okay? Again, my name's William Erik Burton. I am the Entourage Insider, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing, especially during this specific video recording over a year now in this mastermind system. And if we go to what we call publications right up here at the top and we left click, you're going to see my local newsletter publications. Some of them I have been consistent with in sending a newsletter out every week. Some of them I have not. I think I overextended myself early on, and I definitely have scaled back to utilizing 1 or 2 newsletters that I'm really pumping out at this point. And then we have what we call the niche publications. And you can see the Entourage Insider. I have a newsletter that you can click on the link in the description below to get signed up. It's all free. And you get weekly advisement, weekly information on tools, reviews, all kinds of things. Okay, now let's go to my most dominant and popular local newsletter right now. It's called Try Scottsdale Insider. And as you can see, I've been publicizing this weekly for 53 weeks now, okay? So there are actually 53 weeks of publications. There's over 356 articles that I've published. So it's basically, if you look at that, it's about 7 articles average a week. Okay, sometimes I've been consistent on every day, which I think is another thing that people need to understand about marketing your business, is that you need to be consistent. And then you can see I also have a draft in here. We're getting ready to publish another one. It goes out every Tuesday. I won't go into the extreme details of it, but I will go inside and show you how I put an article together. And I can also demonstrate how I put an actual weekly newsletter together. Okay, as you can see to the left here, we have the articles bin, we have the newsletter, we have the edit publication. You can edit any publication that you have. Subscriber count, that's really fun to see the subscribers that are coming in. Now we have comments. I think one of the things about the Mastermind and the Titanium Suite is that the head of the Mastermind, Chad Nicely, he is constantly upgrading all of the software. All the Entourage Mastermind members get this software for free by joining the Entourage Mastermind. And at the same time, he's not sitting there and just letting it do its thing and not looking for improvement, okay? So we've got comments now, which is very good. And then survey responses, I won't go into that, but that's something that you can connect people with and get them interested in other things, other platforms like Quizforma that we have that can ask people questions when they sign up for the newsletter. If they're a local business owner, would they be interested in talking about promoting their business, those type of things. And it's really a way to get your newsletter out there into the community of wherever you're at, okay? So let's go inside the Try Scottsdale Insider. And you can see this is how I've set it up. And if you want to set up a new publication, this is where you go, okay? You go to Dashboard Publications, and then you set up a new one. And I click for local because I'm looking at the city of Scottsdale, Arizona. And I did this. This was the very first thing I did. Would I change something a little different? Probably a little bit differently. I couldn't get Scottsdale Insider. I could have maybe done InsideScottsdale.com or something like that, but Try Scottsdale Insider is fine. And then we put in all of the information. We connect this via Cloudflare. Cloudflare is one of the best domain holders that we could have. And there's many bells and whistles to this. But inside the mastermind group, if you were to join, I am a private coach that offers you bonuses every week to where I come in like on a Tuesday for a couple of hours in a live group session, and I will actually show you how to put this together without you having to kind of fumble through it yourself, okay? I tended to fumble through it myself when I first started because I was too hard-headed to realize that there were other things out there that could help me improve and get it rolling. And then you can see the scheduling of the weekly schedule. Now, you don't have to do this right off the bat. When you're setting up, you can come back in here and reset a schedule. But once you set this, okay, it's already ready to go. And if you don't have it ready and set, then it's going to send out nothing to whatever email list you already have, okay? And you can see the categories that I choose, and it's mixed from male to female, and then we go through audience income levels, and then so forth and so on, okay? So that is specifically the publication portion. And so let's get into an article. Okay, so you can see I'm up here to the left, I'm in Try Scottsdale Insider. So I'm going to go left click on articles. And you can see that I have one in draft, and I'll leave that in there. And I have 356 published. And you can scroll down here, you'll see them for days. And one of the great things that's been added here recently specifically is tracking all of the views and the analytics. And you can see I got a pretty big response from these. And most of these didn't get very many responses because it's a brand new tracking and these are older videos. And we're in the process of upgrading the search engine optimization on this. Even me, I'm not really up to par with search engine optimization, but this platform and this mastermind is really helping me to understand what's important. And there are more tools coming out for that. I've already built several blogs, and we're rolling with those blogs, and it's telling me step by step what I should and shouldn't do. and giving me guidance for that. And that's also what this newsletter does, okay? If we were to go into one of these, let's click into this, open in editor, okay? See that, how it comes right up? And as you can see, and we'll do a blank one here in a minute. I'll actually use the AI to help me write, okay? And this one's gotten pretty good traction already. And it's talking about restaurants for the summer months here in Scottsdale. And you can also put in your links whenever you want to. Notice it tells me the links. You've got the featured image. The featured images, I use ChatGPT for that, okay? And I normally put a YouTube thumbnail image, and then I put colon or semicolon, and I put the title of my article, and then I might give it an example video, okay, like an article from another blog, and this was an example of an article from another blog, and it did one individually for me, so that makes it mine. And so ChatGPT is really good at doing things like that. AI is really good at analyzing and tracking and helping you with certain things like images, okay? And this platform connects with AI. I'll show you that here in a minute. Here's the article summary. This summary comes up especially whenever the AI does it for you. And then article actions, you can see I'm archiving it. I'm putting it into the newsletter queue. So whenever I do my newsletter for the next week, I can queue it up if I want to inside that newsletter. So basically what I'm doing is article adjustment and assessment inside the newsletter itself. And then we index with Google and we add it to our news feed, okay? And there's different URL links for the news feed, like tryscottsdaleinsider.com/articles, okay, or categories or archives or newsletters, okay, and they go directly to those newsletters. And then you have your SEO settings, you have your keywords, you have your URL slug path. And then if I want to see the article, see this little eye icon right here at the top? I left click on preview, and then you can actually see the article come up here, okay? And this is what it would look like. Now, you don't have to have this stuff on the right side. Now, the only thing that's really in here locked is this right here, because they're always wanting to get people to sign up for your newsletter. And once you get dominating inside Google, especially, and people are coming organically, you're going to see a lot of this, okay? But I have a business directory that I'm starting called InsideAZ.com or InsideArizona.com for all Arizona businesses, coming up here very shortly. And we have also the Entourage Insider newsletter here. These are all things that you can automate and click into the newsletter, and you don't have to do it over and over again unless it's right here. If you want to put it in the article, you can do that as well. But you can see what the article looks like. Now, for the most part, I've just put in the article. I haven't really concentrated on H1, H2, and H3 titles, those type of things. And I'm learning that I need to do more of that, okay? So that's where you can go and look at the article itself. And then you've got the comment section down here, and then the auto comments. You can turn on auto comments, seed and AI reader discussion. So I'm going to do that. And you see how many comments, 25, and it does it all for you. Okay. So it's really awesome. It's really awesome to see these automated things being established, and we're growing on those type of things for this newsletter. Letterman AI is spectacular when it comes to owning your own platform. This is not a third-party platform. This is a first-party because you are an Entourage member. Okay. Now let's go back to the dashboard. Unlock the strategies, systems, and connections that help entrepreneurs grow faster. The Entourage Insider Newsletter gives you practical strategies, powerful tools that's on their platform, and the insider insights to help you generate more customers and leads for your business, lower your costs, and build a business that works for you. Click on the link in the description below to join for free the entrepreneurs receiving weekly insights on business growth, marketing, AI automated systems, and the power of mastermind communities. Okay, let's take a look at the newsletter publications. We'll left click on this for Try Scottsdale Insider. You can see one's in draft and were published in 53 others. As you can see, now this is where you get bigger numbers because I have more and more people signing up as we speak, and this is how much we've sent out. Okay, and look at the numbers. Look at the clicks I'm getting, 11%. I've got 45% open rate. I think that's one of the things that most people don't realize about newsletters. Once you get established, you can really start to grow your awareness. And especially with local business owners, that type of thing. Some of them get more than others. You can see this Scottsdale Fair and Festival's gotten 200 clicks, quite a bit in the 26% range, 50% open rate. So this platform, and this demo is going to be limited because putting an actual newsletter together and or article together is going to be inside the Entourage Mastermind bonus coaching. Okay, so I'm not going to demo actually how the software exactly works. Because if you become an Entourage Mastermind member, then, well, you have privy to that knowledge, and you're going to need that to be able to get things set up and get things rolling. So we always have an introduction of the software in the Titanium software suite for the Entourage Mastermind. And the newsletter is probably one of the premier portions of software that is an actual publication that you publicize to your following, okay, or your brand, or whatever you want to call it. You can see that even Kevin Costner was in town last fall, okay, so, and we didn't get as many opens with him. I mean, there was only 800 sent out, but I was growing at that point anyway. But you can see where I started and actually where I am at this point with the platform itself. Okay, if we go back to the dashboard, I'm going to show you a few other things. You can see we have a maps, but we also have a directory of people already in this. There's quite a few newsletters. And then there's the statistics. This is what I wanted to show you about how you can come in and analyze what newsletters are working, what titles, how many were delivered, and when. You've got a date there. You see that? So we're doing a lot in the Entourage Mastermind for analytics so that if you're an advertiser or someone that wants to get advertising to your business, however it might be, analytics is the way to go. And AI helps you do that, and also software programs like Letterman with the newsletter itself. So there's a lot of bells and whistles to this and producing content, but it only takes maybe about 5 minutes to produce an article. And if we go back to the articles, you'll be able to see that there have been many published. And you can do local newsletters. You can, as I said before, or you can do niche-based newsletters. That's going to take a little bit longer. But say, for instance, with this newsletter, we have a way of you advertising on Facebook for, say, $7 to $10 a day if you wanted to. And you can get people coming in and putting their email into your newsletter and signing up for as little as 25 cents a lead. Okay, I'll say that again, 25 to 50 cents a lead. And I am a testament to that. And I've been getting leads consistently all year for around 40 to 50 cents or less per lead. And that's because I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's not an easy place to really get cheaper clicks. But if you're in a smaller town, you're definitely going to get real inexpensive clicks into your Facebook, into your newsletter. Okay, so that's a secret to the Entourage Mastermind system, along with the Letterman AI, is that how do we get leads? Well, you can do it organically, you can do it through YouTube, but you can also do it through Facebook paid ads. at even $7 a day, and it works consistently where I'm getting about 10 to 15. If I do $7 a day, I'm getting 10 to 15 leads every single day through the newsletter. So if you want to grow a local newsletter or a niche newsletter, those niche newsletters is going to be a little bit different with the Facebook ads. But if you're getting a dollar click for every sign up on Facebook for, say, Forex trading or a business mastermind, that type of thing, you're probably doing really well in the newsletter business, because I know a lot of newsletters that were spending $2 and $3 just to get somebody to sign up. Okay, but the Letterman AI platform and the Entourage Mastermind, which this system is set up for, that is going to give you everything you need to actually get leads and customers to your newsletters, potential new customers and conversions. Okay, so I hope that's helped you in understanding the Letterman AI platform of the Titanium software suite for the Entourage Mastermind. And click on the links in the description below if you want to become a part of my newsletter, the Entourage Insider. If you are interested in starting the Entourage Mastermind, you can join the group by clicking in the link below, where you'll see that I'm offering 2 hours at least a week of my own personal coaching live on top of all the coaching that you get all throughout the week in the Entourage Mastermind itself, which is about 6 to 8 hours a week of personal coaching from the mentor and the leader of the Entourage Mastermind himself. So click on the link in the description below. I hope that's helped you out with understanding our Titanium software suite for producing and publishing newsletters here at the Entourage Mastermind.